on there about Suge. Only thing is about that is about this show, this documentary, is that the people that are saying, "Oh, you know what? It got very, uh, out of hand, and some people don't know how to take what you call it, charge of things." You guys, that's not Suge. That wasn't Suge. He always had take charge attitude because he was the only person out there that was putting the money out for all of us. Dre, Snoop, all of us. And the day I think somebody was just scared to mention Diddy and Jay-Z. When they say something negative about Suge, I think they were scared to say something about Diddy and Jay-Z. Or they didn't know the 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 what do you call that? The stuff that came with them. Because I was looking, Suge ain't never been out of pocket to me. And then someone says, a lady, she got assaulted there. I went for a job there at his Wilshire office. All the guys, they from Compton or they lived in Compton. They weren't artists, mind you. They were not artists. They were driving through past Wilshire one day, and for some reason I went up there and I just did not feel good. I did not feel right, and I just felt like somebody was eyeing me. They were either trying to get rid of people, knock people off, or something in that office. Kim, what's his name? I'll be sure's uh ex. She was working at the front desk, but she just like looked up and did something on a paper, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't feel safe. I don't feel comfortable. And I think Bone Thugs and Harmony was there, and I could have slipped on in. I had my own, little game going as far as rapping and singing. Suge took me regardless if I rapped or not, and I just did not feel safe there. I felt like I was something waiting to happen to me, and Suge hadn't even got there yet. Then the same day, one Suge got there because I didn't go up there but once, and I said, "No, this is not for me." I go in the back room. Did he tell me to go in the back room? He asked me to go back there, and he gonna talk to me, and I said, "Okay." So I went to the back. Why Sharitha Knight and Robin Fenty and Jay-Z is sitting next to her, and they smoking a blunt. I knew and they splicing my music. I told you. They always had my music. Universal never protected my music. I mean, now they have Sir Lucian Grange. I don't know if he's protecting it or not, but I haven't been able to get in touch with him. But and his son, um, I forgot his son's name. But I don't know if they protecting it now, but I'm not able to get in touch with them. And I'm telling you, they from the start, people were after my music, and they got it. You know, they got it. I thought they were gonna add music to my lyrics. Would have been good if I played the piano or the guitar or something, because they took me they took me for granted, and took all the lyrics and stuff. And today I don't have I'm talking about no recollection of trying to start, where to start. They didn't took me so far behind, so far out of my way. I have no way to start, nowhere to start. And just nowhere. And then it was another show I wanted to elaborate on. The Diddy documentary. Somebody was talking, I just seen it, part of it, because I was doing something, but I looked at it and it said, "Oh, all these people had it was a girl with HIV or full blown AIDS, and she was being taken care of, and they were talking about that they think Diddy may be going through treatment for AIDS. Diddy didn't mess with nobody. Okay, he did not mess with nobody. I checked because I asked the girl. I told him. I said, you know what, that girl so and so. She had. I didn't wasn't around him at the time, but I kind of we was in a small neighborhood, and I said, you know that girl so and so. You know she has that. Uh, so she had some kind of female problem, and he never messed with her. He let everybody else mess with her though. So for her to think she was a girlfriend, I don't know. But I wanted to tell y'all that. Yeah, he would not mess with nobody he thought had no disease. So that I know that's not true. He going through HIV treatment and all that. No, because he not gonna touch nobody like that. One thing about him, he gonna protect himself. Okay, so you guys, that's all I wanted to tell y'all. I hope you're having a good day. Tomorrow's the last day of work until Monday, and I basically did all I could do today. And if anybody finds it in their heart, I'm trying to raise $10,000 to get this bathroom done over here. And the only thing I'm able to raise is like 1,800. And then everybody that I owe is trying to grab for that. I tried to get a company that I'm paying 25 grand to do my plumbing, to come do one room of plumbing that they did not never do, and they took me off their list. So how I'm gonna pay somebody for something and I still need it and it's not done yet? So that goes to show, can't trust nobody. And 25 grand is not a real lot of money when it put three or four, five people into it. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody knows a plumber near Centerville, Illinois, please let me know. Because I'm surely in need. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Anybody got any questions? Nobody on here now. Hi, Miss Carrie Ann. That's pretty, Carrie Ann. And then Shadow Gam. Hello. Yeah, I wanted to let y'all know and I wanted to let y'all know that they talking about Diddy may be going through all these. No, Diddy is not going through that. And Suge Knight was not telling everybody, trying to act like he couldn't run a business. He bro ran a business out his house. I'm telling you, even I was intrigued. Suge Knight is a very intelligent person. Don't let them get it twisted. They talking about, you know who the dummy is. You know who the dummy is. It wasn't Suge Knight. So I wanted to let you guys know that the film, um The Last Man Standing with Tupac on there and all that stuff. Suge, why would Suge lose his money? Why would Suge take out Big and especially Tupac when that's where he put his money at? Nah, had to be somebody coming in there broke that needed that space. We all know who those people are. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole lot of people that the police and the feds and stuff have not looked at. Trust me. It's a whole lot of them that they haven't looked at. Yeah, they took everything, took all the music I had. But you know what? I'm not worried about it because my blessings will come. If they were for me, they will come. I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, so I wanted to tell y'all about that. And also Last Man Standing has people on there. He have Suge's sister on here. Y'all to watch it. That I never met her, but that's Suge's sister. And then they have Pam on there. She from a lot of things. I think they might be mixing us up. I met her one time. And I don't know where I was at. I know it was in Compass somewhere though. And I met her one time. She lived across the street from wherever I was standing in line for. I don't know what it was. But On the music side, no, Pam was not there. No, not on the music side. When it was music, we was out there maybe 1 day or 2 days. I would come over there some days on the RTD, the Rapid Transit District, the big city bus, and it wouldn't be nobody out there. And Sharitha being there splicing somebody else's music, Biggs or whatever. So yeah, we never it I is what appropriate. Are you how old are you? Why is it not appropriate? How come it's not appropriate? I said hello, Shadow. Why is not appropriate? I don't know what I said. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold you guys up long. I just wanted y'all to know that Sugar's not he was not he could handle being a boss because he had his own money. He was putting everybody else, giving everybody else money, and like a fool, I tried to go towards Diddy and say, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna let because I know Diddy from our neighborhood. I couldn't just, even though he was not contributing, he did not look like a boss. I said the songs that I was making over there by Suge Knight's house, I want Diddy to take over 'em. Diddy never came by, never pretend like he had no money, nothing. And he would be at every 4th of July party of ours, my cousins in Carson. So yeah, it's crazy. Took everything. Yeah, but I'm not worried about that. I got a good job now. I'm blessed, and I will fall down to the ground from this job for this job. I deserve every minute of it. I'm gonna pray that I win some money from somewhere or get some money for somewhere to help pay my bills off. You know, that's all I'm praying for. And it's 108. It feels like 108 outside today, out here where I live. And I want to thank you guys for listening to me rant because 30 songs, it went down the drain. But you know what? I have no kind of recollection of what I want to do as far as music at all anymore. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. It's like a whole new like an identity that I would wish for, but I never did it. Well, this what happened was I did it and it didn't pop up for me. So I wanted to let y'all know that. You got to be very careful because they not too many women in the industry like women. You know, they want them to be a certain this amount of pretty and um um you know they don't want them. Put it like that. They don't want them to be pretty. Yeah, so that's what happened to my career. All right, y'all. I want to thank you for subscribing, y'all, and have a good one. All right. Talk to y'all another time. Have a good holiday, 4th of July.